Today I'm going to show you how to create a child theme. Today I'm going to show you how to create a child theme inside of WordPress. Now the reason for creating a child theme is to maintain any changes that you want to make to the layout, like the CSS or the page templates inside of your main parent theme. Now what happens when there's updates to the parent theme is it overwrites all that old code. So you can make as many changes as you want and put it into the main parent theme, but those will be overwritten every time that there's an update to that theme, and you'll have to go back in and you'll have to edit the code again. So the recommended way to avoid having to make those updates every time, having to go back and make those changes every time there's an update to your main theme, is to create a child theme. So for our example, one thing I want to do is I want to change the color of the hyperlinks. So in order to see where that CSS is located inside my theme, my main theme, I just do an inspect element inside of Google Chrome. Now I can see this is where the code is located, the CSS is located, that controls the color of my hyperlink. So I'll copy that and paste that into Notepad. I'm not going to do that since I already have that, but in your case, copy it and paste it to Notepad so you have it for later. And then another thing I want to do is I want to change this archive page. Instead of just showing an excerpt for my blog post, I want it to show the full post for all of these. So something like this. I'd want it to show this for all of my blog posts and just have them one after another. In order to do both of these, I'm going to make use of a child theme for the benefits I mentioned earlier. So now I'm inside of WinSCP, which is what I'm using for my FTP so that I can upload my child theme and files to the server. Here's my desktop view. This is my remote server view. So what I'm going to do is go to WP content once I'm in my root directory for my WordPress site. Then I'm going to go to themes, and here are the different themes that I have loaded, and I'll show you from my admin console. This is where you can see the folders that are in my FTP. This is where they show up in the admin console. So I'm going back to WinSCP. And the reason you don't see the responsive child theme one is because I've created it in advance so that you don't have to see me struggle through creating the folders. It hasn't been uploaded to the server yet, so that's why you don't see it in the admin console. So all I want to do to create the child theme is create a new directory or folder inside of this wp-content-themes directory. So I've already got it created. And then the main thing you want to make sure you have inside of this child theme folder is the style.css file. You need to have this in place in order for a child theme to work. And there are two things that you need to make sure you have inside of this. The theme name, responsive child theme, which you'll see where that shows up later, and the template, which is responsive. Now this is the parent template, the name of that folder for the parent. You need to make sure that it's in the exact same case as the parent theme. So this is where I added the code, that CSS that I picked up earlier, that I want to change the color of the hyperlinks. So I'm just going to save that, which I already did, and put that into that child theme folder. Now the other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to change the layout on that archive page. So in order to do that, all I did was I went to my main parent theme, which I'm showing you now on the server, inside of the responsive parent theme. And after doing some researching, I found that what controls the layout of that page is the archive.php file. So I just copied that, made a copy of that, and put it into my child theme folder. And again, I'll show you what that looks like. I found that the portion I wanted to change to control the layout that I wanted to change was this line of code here. Before it said something like php the_excerpt, and that's what just showed you an excerpt of my blog post. Found out that in order to change that, I just want to change it to the_content, and that will show the full blog post on the archive page. So again, I saved that to my child theme folder, and now I have what I need in place, at least on my desktop, to Control to make the changes to the hyperlink color and the archive layout. Now, in order to get that uploaded, I want to go back to my wp-content-themes location for my website, and I'm going to upload that from WinSCP, or you can upload it from whatever FTP you're using. So now I'm uploading that folder to the server. Now that's been uploaded. So let's go take a look inside of my admin console. So you can see right now there's nothing in here that indicates that I have a child theme. But if I refresh it, you'll now see that responsive child theme, which is what I indicated I wanted my theme name to be inside of that style.css file next to theme name. So let's go look at our website. Let's see if anything changed. Oh, it didn't. Okay, the reason for that is I need to activate that child theme in my admin console. So I'm going to activate that. All right. Now I'll go back to my archive page. And now we can see that it made the changes that I wanted. You can see the color of the hyperlinks have changed to a nice gold. And now you can see the full blog post on the archive page. There we go. I've created a child theme for my WordPress website, which will not be affected by any updates that are made to the main parent theme, so I won't have to go back every time and edit that code in the theme. It's in a different location, and it'll just pull from that in addition to what's in the parent theme. If you would like to see a text version of this tutorial, you can head to my website, 1103marketing.com, and I'll also have the notepad or the text that you can use to create that style.css file inside of your child theme. Thanks.